The theme for this one is a brandy bottle. If we go a short distance southwest of Ennis to Buncraggy House and we look at the field layout, we see the brandy bottle. There it is, and again, and again. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Now if we reset our Google Maps to north, we see that the bottle doesn't actually point north, it points just about southeast. If we draw a line down the centre of the neck of the bottle and follow it to the southeast, we go 28 kilometres and we hit what looks like the base of an old round tower. This is across the river in Adair, County Limerick. And because the length of the fields that comprise the bottle is about 600 metres, we can be quite precise with this line. The stone building in Adair is in the grounds of the Trinitarian Abbey, and like a lot of other stuff in Adair, it's probably been there for 1,000 years or more. Now going back to Buncraggy, let's take that yellow line and continue it away to the northwest, and we'll put in parallel lines along the neck of the bottle to travel along with it. We go again about 28 kilometres northwest, and just north of Kilfenora we arrive at this construction in the middle of quite a remote field. This is what's there: substantial stone walls, a gateway at the front, and in the middle a pool or well or pit, whatever, appears to be about 20 feet deep. It's half full of water, and that water is churning. There's a lot of water flowing in there. Now there has to be an outflow as well. The outflow doesn't appear at the surface anywhere nearby. There's a little stream with a little surface water in it, but it looks like there could be 2,000 or 3,000 gallons per minute coming into this pit. There's quite a lot of turbulence in it. There are no signs of any description here. It's nothing to do with Irish Water, nothing to do with the OPW. It looks like it's just been abandoned here in the middle of this remote farmland. So the next question is, what happens if we look away to the northeast? Let's take that southern wall and see where that points us. This takes us across the burn, across the M18 motorway, and near Laban is a castle, Tullaira Castle, a place you could have bought for about 6.5 million a few years ago. And our alignment here is in the garden, as is often the case. I have not followed onward alignments from here, but we can bet it's an important part of this old world grid. So, coming back to our brandy bottle again, what's the connection between the water reservoir, the bottle, and that energy point in Adair? Is it possible this is some kind of energy infrastructure? Any molecular physicist will tell you that a lot happens when you agitate water. A lot of energy gets released and reabsorbed. What if some of that could be tapped? What if they knew how to do this a long time ago? Let's go back and look at the older maps. This is Buncraggy in 1840 or thereabouts. We can see the brandy bottle general shape is visible, and to the north of the house we see there is some garden features there which align with it. There's that alignment line in red. What we don't know at this point is if the structure in Kilfenora existed, or if it was built like so much other stuff later in the 1800s. Now, just one final thought on this one. Just 2 kilometres along that line, after leaving Kilfenora and heading for Tullaira Castle, the line bisects a stone fort. Now, if we rotate the image a little bit and look at it this way, put in a couple of lines to correspond with the adjoining walls, we see the basis of a bit of symmetry there. So maybe these Bronze Age farmers a couple of 1,000 years ago had a lot of foresight. Thank you.